Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi, hello to my lovelies, my beauties, my royalty. Ooh, don't, don't forget about that deep, deep breath. Who do not, and this is the perfect night for writing. I'm gonna be doing so much creating. Oh, if you hear that thunder in the back, ooh, it's like for a lot of creatives because, yeah, yeah. This is going to be a good writing night. But I was listening to this one. Like, I'm going to put it in the video and stuff like that. But, like, with iHip News, yeah, it's like, it's like, see, this is why, like, yeah, there's a lot of colonizing white women we can't trust. But with iHip News, I'm like, you know what? It's like those are two girls where like I would love to go to brunch with, love to chill with. I think like they are on my list to send candles to. Like once I have everything together with of course with a card. And I know they both have a book, but now one of them is going to publish her own book as well. So I want to make sure I write a little note in there, because like I mean, well, she's already an author. Like technically, I'm an author, but yeah, if you know I think I told no, I've only told like little parts of the story, but yes, I published, but I literally published during medical nightmares when doctors were literally telling me, oh, you might be dying. And so part of me was just like, before I pass away, I need to publish these. And yeah, I'm in the process because Amazon is a nightmare to me. It's like so many people are like, I love capitalism. Yeah, there's the good, the bad, the ugly, the stupid, the selfish, the just corrupt, the racism, and everything like that. So, and the money grubbers, and the like, if you're not making them a lot of money, they don't really care. Even though, yeah, so I'm in the process of getting all of my stuff off their site, which, yeah, it's a long process. And that's another reason why I've been taking my time with my novels because it's like first I need to get all of these books off and that takes money, and the process that I'm going to be doing is going to take money, and for me to publish that novel I need to get it edited and pro edited and professional cover with that's not AI, and there's a lot of little treats and trinkets that's going to be with it, and you already know about the cookbook, so that's more time, energy, and money. So but anyways, yeah, it's all in the process and everything like that. But yeah, anyways, yeah, beautiful, perfect writing weather. Like I love like when it's raining and storming. Oh, I don't know, like sometimes, like just a second ago I was like, oh, there's another poem idea. So if I seem a little scattered while I'm talking, it's probably, and now I have the hiccups. I'm like, is that because of the idea? I don't know. So anyways, okay, babies, honeys, lovelies. This is gonna be a episode that is river of racism, politics. Will it poke into dating? Maybe. My channel is so messy. Well, lately it's messier than my life, but there's a reason. And yeah, there's a reason. It's kind of funny but not funny, but it shows how crazy and ridiculous and stupid some people are, or how desperate people are for attention. And but then it also shows the depths of illegal activity that they'll go to try to ruin you, and it's kind of funny and entertaining, but it also shows that they're either jealous, desperate, or yeah. So, oh, and we cannot forget about the Epstein files. Yes, babies, honeys, lovelies. Do not forget about the Epstein files. We need to pressure them, show them. We need those files and we need them now. If they say they're duplicate, okay, show us duplicates. I show you guys duplicates on my Patreon, and I show you so that you know that they're real. I show you so you know that I didn't get one of them from like AI or whatever. Each one is authentic because all my life people try to call me a liar. I'm like, over the years I've learned, no honeys, I will have my evidence. I will have my evidence. And now I have thousands, because even today I've been uploading a lot of the River of Racism episodes, screenshots. I've been really it's like I've had to start doing all of them, and the dating nightmare ones are a lot easier. They're like, okay, boom, boom, boom. But River of Racism, some of them have collections of 100 pictures per post, because especially when it comes to the Disney movies, like The Little Mermaid, Snow White, and then the Peter Pan, Tinkerbell being black. And then with Captain America, I have a new Captain America that I just got today. So I'm going to upload those. But right after finally done with the collection of The Little Mermaid that I have. And in this collection, there's a jerk who, and I'll probably put the link to that specific collection in this episode. Yeah, I'll do that. But he literally is like, she's not a mermaid, she's a mermaid and mer slave and also the stuff. Yeah. It's like people don't know, like people like, oh, there's no more racism. We voted for Obama. Shut the crap up. If you think that, if you really think that, you're really stupid, you're really dumb, you're poorly educated. Okay. It's like people might put down the disabled community, but it's like, okay, there's a difference with being disabled and being poorly educated, ignorant, stupid, and just like literally forcing yourself to be blind to the truth of how humanity is. When you're forcing yourself to be blind to certain issues and things, that is some of the highest level of stupidity known to mankind. To mankind, you know? And yes, that's going to lead me towards the episode, like the main topic of the day. But please don't forget, check out my Patreon. I have, again, hundreds, thousands, I'm going to have thousands of photos. And I'm going to be doing some lives just for you guys. And you only Patreons are going to know. Well, I think maybe for the first month or two, only Patreon people are going to know when I'm going to be on Twitch, because I'm going to be figuring it out. If you if you've been listening, you already know why. Like I'm sometimes I get nervous on playing too many video games, or like playing a new game and stuff like that. It's because of like parents. Yeah, like parents, be careful what you tell your children, especially what you tell your daughters and stuff like that. And don't stereotype, and don't try to say boys do this and girls do this, and if you do or don't, yeah, don't do that. That's stupid, that's dumb. And that's how you can take away a child's dream, a goal, or a talent that they might be like just the goat in, okay. So speaking of all this bigotry and stuff, this is a topic focused on. Let's get into the river of racism. And babies, we go into the deep side. We go into the deep side. If you're only used to the shallow, sorry, but you're really gonna need a life preserver right now. Because I was just listening to iHip News, and yeah, you thought I forgot, huh? Yeah. And they were saying some things, and like the guy, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave the link, but I think he used to be on that one Hollywood news type of show. Um I did watch it a little bit when the Good Morning America host, when her mom went missing, because I wanted to know the updates and I cared about her. But TMZ. Yeah, TMZ. Okay. I think he used to be on that show, but I think he left, which I can't blame him, because I really don't care for the host either, especially because he is a Orange Man supporter and stuff like that. Yeah, I wonder how, I mean, now he tried, I don't know, yeah, to me, I'm just like, don't trust him. I will never trust him. So, and will he ever hear this? I kind of hope so, because I'm honest, I'm truthful. So, and that's just my opinion, but I mean, no, it's not my opinion that he's an Orange Man supporter, because yeah, there's like many articles and different people and stuff, and I think even I have heard him say things. So, um, And oh, the day he interviewed Kanye West with that whole slavery, oh, that that right there, that right there. So anyway, it's like this guy who was co-hosting on the Hip News and everything like that. He was speaking truth and facts, and it was beautiful and amazing. And I think I've listened to his own show a couple times. I think I follow it, but they don't give it put in my feed. So I'm gonna hunt it down, look for it, and make sure I'm like I subscribe to you. What's going on? But he is very smart, intellectual, and he has his receipts and like yeah, he has resources and stuff, and I really like that too. And I don't know, I think we're kind of on the same vibe, but it's like while they were talking, it's like he brought up the point how black women were trying to survive, like with pregnancies. It's like they were bringing up like black boys and black men not being able to go out wearing hoodies, and he mentioned how black women is like they have to be careful when they get pregnant because they're three times likely not to survive. And I've been thinking a lot about that lately, and especially like how some people they come up to me and they're like, you must not like kids, you must not want to have babies, you must not this, you must not that, and or you must not be able to have kids. And they don't ask me what happened or what my situation or like about my relationships. And because it's a blessing that I don't have kids by any of these. Like, imagine lock a key. Imagine if I had a kid with that fool. I'm so glad he had one with his middle school sweetheart, now wife. Thank you. Thank you. And okay, I'm not putting down all people who are schizophrenic and bipolar. Yeah, he's both. But the way he ABUSC'd me, the way he treated me, and the way he cheated on me too. And he even told me once he found his middle school sweetheart, he was gonna leave me for her and cheat on me with her. First, he was gonna cheat on me because yeah, this is the thing. It was kind of entertaining because he told me. He didn't want to lose me, so he was just gonna cheat on me with her. And then down the line, once he knew that he had her for good, then he was going to break up with me. He said this while he was on his special candy. See, he does not realize how much he told me. And so, like, once I was done with my second master's and I knew it was safe to leave him for good because I knew he would not, like, do what he said he would do if I broke up with him anymore, like, I was good. I was gone. But just imagine the same idiot who made, let's make a wedding envelope and we'll both put money in it. But then literally every week he took the money out. I didn't put a dime in it because I had common sense. I knew what I was doing. And I knew what he was going to do with that money. But he would go and buy special candy and empty it out every week and stuff, and then come back to the envelope, see it was empty, and then yell at himself and kick things, and then yell at me for not putting money in it. You must not love me. You must not think this is going to happen. No, I don't think it's going to happen because it's not. I don't want to be with you. You've literally told me that I had to be with you or you're going to get rid of yourself. Like, so, like, you really, like, how stupid are you? Like, you've literally blackmailed me. Like, and you know that I go through a lot of harm, like, mental and some physical harm at home. So, you know, I'm not safe based, like, so mentally and fit, like, it was a lot mentally at that time, but it was still some physical and things like that. So, because yeah, I'll never forget when I went to one of the trainings at the Moon, yeah, I'll just say the Moon promotional company, and I had a bruise on my arm, and one of the managers thought it was by him, and I was like, no, it's like I wanted to say it was by my mother, but then yeah. And I did tell one of my coworkers it was by my mom, and he laughed. He was like, "Oh, I know she didn't do that." Huh. All right. Huh. And that's the thing. Whenever I try to tell people about it's like no one believed me. No one believed me. She's so happy and giving and loving. She's a Christian woman. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The same woman who said that no one was ever going to want me, love me, or marry me because of how I walk. The same person who told me she was going to kick me out if I tried to write my books, novels, and start a business. The same woman who told me that if I tried to start a YouTube channel, that she was going to pack up all my stuff and burn it and make me watch it burn just to see me cry and everything because she knew that was going to hurt me. And throughout all of my Spider-Man comic books, because I started writing my own. And she said that, oh yeah, that's one of the things where my mom told me I was going to be a lesbian if I wrote comic books. Yeah. So she made me throw so she made me throw all of them out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And made my sister watch because she wanted to make sure I did it. Yeah. I'll never forget that day, and I'll never forget. Like, as like at our church, oh, you're supposed to forget, skip that, skip that. Like, how come I am supposed to forgive everybody else? Everybody, like, after everything, like, so many people have done so many awful, awful, terrible things to me. And then if I try to get like just a little petty, a little revenge, just so they know how it feels, you're supposed to be so nice and like yeah, it's kind of like how Republicans try to like go back on Democrat. Yeah. And now that I think, and a lot of the people who have done that to me are Christians. A lot of the people who have done stuff like that to me are Christians. Yeah. But anyway, when the old TMZ host and stuff like that, when he mentioned black women, it made me think more and more because I've been thinking about it a lot because, okay, stay with me because it's going to be scattered within the political spectrum. But that one no good Republican jerk, he, like, after they were taking away, or the Supreme Court took away black people's right to vote, basically. I think it was Lindsey Graham. Yeah, Lindsey Graham, because yeah, he's the one with that chin thing. Yeah. Um, and I think he was the one with that Disney wand, the fairy wand. Yeah. He was the one who was like, oh, well, if they want the right to vote, they've been between 10 or 13% of the population of this country for years. They need to have more babies. They need to have more babies and stuff like that. So yeah, stay with me because remember what I just said about what the host said on the iHypnot. Yeah. How black women, yeah, 3 times. Yeah. So stay with me. Stay with me. And so like, yeah, also with the orange man, with studies, or even government, what words are you not allowed to say? Black, people of color, yeah, but stay on the black part. That includes studies. What studies did those no good, idiotic, basic white boys kick out? Anything that had to do with black and people of color. And then also RFK Jr. when one of the black women on Congress and stuff was asking him questions, she asked him about, are you doing any studies about black women in pregnancy? And he was like, well, no, that's racist. No, that's just, he was like, no, we're not going to do it on one race. And she was like, what? But 3 times as many black women are dying from pregnancy. No, well, we're not going to do it on race. It's like, we'll study it, we'll look over it, but we're not going to do it by race. And then they've kicked out all the studies that have to do with black and black women and stuff. I think women is on the, let me double check the list because I know black and people of color and stuff are on the, they are like, because yeah, they have that list of 300 words that you can't say. They're telling black women to have more babies, but then we are 3 times more likely to pass away. They won't do research to figure out why. They won't do research to figure out why. Oh, and another thing, studies have found that black people live longer or are in better, like, cases of health, and they're looked after a lot better when they see a black doctor, because a lot of these white doctors don't care anything about us if you listen to my medical nightmares. But yeah, I do have to say my childhood doctor was a black woman, so oh, I will never forgive her. So there are exceptions to the rules and everything like that. But a lot of these, oh, things got so much worse with these basic white doctors. If you haven't been listening, catch up. Like a couple of them have like who is the villain in Medical Nightmares. I wish I'd labeled all of them, but I didn't. But I'm going to start. But when you hear studies like that, but then with student loans, especially with nursing, because yeah, they say black doctors, but at the same time, black nurses help more than ever as well. After my knee replacement, I'm saying her name because she is a cool, like, I treasure her. I will never forget her. And after, like, she is on my list when I get my candles and my greeting cards, because though I'm giving her a thank you card too. Uh, but she is an amazing nurse. And her, like, Rose, because I told her, because I never forget, because I even told her, her smile is as beautiful as a rose. Her heart, her gentleness, and the way she calmed my doctor down, because I was still not diagnosed. This was right after my surgery. I think they were actually going to be taking the stitches out, and she was checking on part of my leg and telling me to do things, but I couldn't. It was still really hard. And she was like, well, I guess you never want to walk then. And she's being really mean. And my black Nurse Rose, was like, oh, heck no. She was like, okay, maybe you need to go outside. Because her and the doctor's assistant, they were just like, yeah, you need to step outside. Yeah. And I never really got a true apology. I kind of got a halfway apology from her. A halfway apology from her. But I'll never forget. I was crying all, like, I've cried. Yeah, as you can see, I'm the emotional daughter in the family. But I've been through a lot. I've been through so much, and like, but Nurse Rose was the one that was just like, okay, you're going too far. We need more nurses like her. We need more doctors like her, because Dr. George Cirilli, I taught, like, he's in the Who is the Villain episode. He is one of the worst, despicable, awful, in my opinion, he's a bigot I've ever met. The things he said, like, he didn't even test, he didn't treat, he didn't do anything. And then months later, when I met one of his like, after my surgery, you should have seen his friend's face. I didn't know he knew him. I made the appointment to see him, and then he was like, oh, you know my friend, Dr. Cirilli. And oh, my face, I was just like, that no good. My sister had to, she was like, no, 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 no. I'm like, I don't give a crap. I don't. It's like, he's part of the reason I ended up in the worst case. And like, this is why I am like this now. He's one of the reasons why I am in such severe, like, no, he doesn't give a crap. So many out here in the medical field, they don't care about black women. They don't care if we live or pass away. Some of them are hoping we pass away. They don't care. So when it comes to pregnancy, when it comes to giving birth, it's like sometimes it angers me with me when people are like, oh, you don't have any kids, you don't have any. First, I need to trust the man I'm going to have kids with. I have never dated a man that I trusted with that. And that's why I broke up. Like, oh, even remember, oh, Scott Snodgrass. Remember him? He told me it was either me working, or because he didn't want me to be a promotional model, because his no good stupid butt was too jealous or something. Oops, sorry. The petty is clogging. Yeah. But yeah, I even told him, he even knew that since I was applying to work for marketing positions, working as a promotional model, that would give me experience. And while I was working on my first master's, I'm like, this will help me get the credentials so that I can apply for these high paying jobs. But he was like, no, it's either me or the job. Yeah, next thing I know, I was like, okay, I'll pull up, put my stuff in my car. And then like a year or two, like, no, I'm trying to remember exactly. I think it might have been 2 or 3 years later. He tried to get me back. See, so many men have tried to get me back, and that's why I'm like, I know I'm the girl. Okay. Yes, have I had a rough life? Am I the easiest woman, especially with my disability? I'm sorry. I'm not like, no, I'm not even like, no. I can't control it. I was born the way I was born. And I've done everything I could. I fought like half of my enemies, half of the people who bully me, half of the people who've tried me, they would not last a day. It's like I want to say a week, but not even a day. Especially like right before my surgery, they would not have lasted the pain. They wouldn't have lasted the pain that I went through. Not at all. I promise you. I promise you. But it's like I went through all that pain, and even like people want me to trust a man, but the man that I was dating at the time of the surgery wouldn't even come to my surgery. I needed him the most. Like, so if he won't come for the surgery, he wasn't gonna come when I was delivering a child, his child. No. Oh, especially if it was a girl, because he calls both of his daughters mistakes. I wonder if it was a son, would he have called his son a mistake? Yeah. But these men want us to risk our bodies. This government's like, oh, just have more babies. Okay, are you going to have more studies to help us? And also, it's like you keep telling us to have kids even if we can't afford it. Are you going to provide daycare? But then the president already said that's a scam and they just need money for the war. He just wants money for his ballroom. He just wants money for that pawn thing. He wants money for an arch while he's making billions of dollars a year during the presidency, while so many people like are hardly surviving on minimum wage, raising the gas prices. But 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 then so many of his followers, he's playing 5D chess. He's like, shut the crap up. Do you even know what to do with the pawn? Without looking it up, do you know what to do with the pawn? It's like so many people were so scared to have a leader be a female. And then they keep bragging about 5D chess. Who are you defending the entire time on that board? How do you win? Which piece can do anything? What power does the queen have? A female gendered piece. What power does she have? It's like you don't trust us in any other way. You tell us just have more kids. You tell us to stay at home. The chess game. How come the queen has so much control over the rest? I want to know that. But anyway, black women. Some of us some of us want kids. Some of us don't. Some of us have a lot of good reasons. Some of us, it's like we've already had to deal with so much heartbreak and bigotry and racism and sexism. And for me, ableism and things like that. But then you want us to trust a man and trust our medical field and trust everybody that we're going to be safe, that we're going to be financially sufficient, that we're going to have kids with good mental health. Because look at look what's going on. Like you can talk to Jesus on an app now, and if you pay the devil, come on now, Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too.